All right, everybody. We are getting into the second half of the August 17th inspections. We got done the first four. Now we're going to go do all the rest of them. So far it's looking good. Had good laying patterns and everything down there, plus a queen and all that kind of stuff. And then now we got to go down here and see if we have. Whoops, wrong way. Go down here, check all these queens out. Oh, I'm a bad videographer. Check all these queens out and see what's going on. See what's going on with Black Hive. See if they actually hatched out one of those queens and she made it back. If she made it back and now I have another queen over there, then I'm half tempted to just say screw it. We're gonna do our best to make sure that she makes it. So let's get into these hives. All right, here we go. Getting in the green hive. See what they got. Man, they got a whole lot of bees. Whole bunch of bees. Let me in. Let me in. Whoa. All these light brown bees. Yeah, this hive's the only hive that's doing those light brown bees. So she got some kind of special gene or something. All right, let's try this again. For some reason, the phone likes to turn off if I haven't unlocked it, even when I'm videotaping. So, yeah, we got all these light colored brown bees, like that one right there, like light brown, tan-ish. They're just a crazy color, and they are slowly taking over little by little. But yeah, this is all larvae, both sides of this. I was expecting the queen to be on here because she's normally on this frame. For some reason, I always catch her on this side. It's either one of these three frames. That's pretty good. Little spot of brood. That's pretty good. Little spot of brood. Pretty solid. What y'all looking at? Readjust. What we got? I gotta look for her first before I start getting a little in depth. Got eggs over here? Oh, we sure do. There we go. She's back filling eggs in here. Yep, back filling eggs. That's pretty good. Bunch of larvae in here. It's all larvae. What do they call it? Milk brood? Is milk brood where they're just sitting all in royal jelly? Or is milk brood where that's mainly a food frame? Oh no, there's larvae down there in the mixed spots. Or is milk brood where it's just all fat larvae about to get capped over? Or is that pearl brood or whatever they want to call it? Look at that one. Look how bright she is. Such light colors. All larva up in here. Rocking pretty good. Rocking pretty good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Eggs. So larva stuff's getting capped over. It's all eggs and larva. Sorry, I'm looking for the queen. I don't see her on the next frame, then oh well. I know she's doing her job. All larva on this one. There. Old tan butt bees. Yep, don't see her. I know she's in there because there's just eggs and larvae everywhere. So, with that being the case, we're going to get these closed up, get them fed, and move on to the next one. So, stay tuned. All right, let's get into blue hive. This is the I think it's blue, right? Excuse me. Yep, this blue hive. This is one of the two original queens that I have left. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. All right, let's see what we got going on up in here. I haven't drawn that one out, so I'm not going to touch it. Yeah, solid brood pattern. Solido. Oh, they're all hatching out. Okay, there's a couple of them in there hatching. So that this frame's going to be hatching out here soon. In full force. Ready for the fall flow. I think my neighbor's over there cutting the grist. Look at all them eggs. Look at that. Yeah, egg that whole thing up. That a girl. Yeah, I knew. I highly doubted her for a long time. Sorry, I heard something in the bushes behind me. But I shouldn't have. I should not have. She's doing her thing. All that honey. This hive's doing pretty good. This is a heavy frame. This past 2 frames are pretty heavy. What's this one? This has got some weight to it. Eggs. Should egg that whole thing up. Atta girl. The whole bottom part of it. The rest of it's nectar. That's all nectar. And if y'all didn't watch the last video or whatnot, well, if y'all didn't watch the last video, this morning, early in the morning when the sun came up, I came out here and hit him with the OAV treatment. And there's been a couple hives that I've seen that I'm gonna checkerboard these because I want them to get more stuff drawn out. There's been a couple hives that I've seen dead mites in the bottom after the treatment. This was not one of them. So let's get this put in, get this closed up. I'm actually pretty happy with what I see right there, and I think I'm just going to leave them as is. So I'm going to get them fed, and then I'm going to see how many patties I got. How many hives I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 4 left, so they'll all go down there. So yeah, I'm going to get these girls fed, and then we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to save black hive for last because I'll either want to be disappointed or excited at the end, story of my life. So, okay, let's get these girls fed, and then I'm going to move on down the line. Okay. Let's see what White Hive's got going on. Let's hit that there, just in case I got to get in the bottom. Whoop. Moths. I don't know what kind of moth that was, but I don't want them around my bees. So y'all ain't drawing much out. That nasty comb. I don't like it. Double check all these frames because she could be on one of these. Yeah, they haven't checked any of these frames. What we got? Y'all are drawing these ones out. I wonder if my neighbor realizes he does not have the blades turned on and he is just driving around. So that's all nectar, and that's all nectar. It's going to be a heavy frame. Ooh, yes. Phew, that's a heavy frame. Oh, that brood. Got that brood? She got that brood. What we got? We got eggs. I can't see. Sun went away. I got larva all the way to the bottom. That's pretty good. A couple days old, but no eggs. I need to see eggs first. And I'm actually going to do one of these. Move this down. Because I want them to draw some of this stuff out. I want them to work on other frames. So what we got here? This is all nectar. I don't see any eggs in this one. Yeah, this is a food frame. So we're going to leave that one as is. And we're going to close this up and get down in the bottom half of this hive. Get all this closed up. Alright, so I haven't drawn this one out yet. Seems like y'all are working on this one a little bit. I need to see eggs. I see larvae everywhere, but I don't see no eggs. Ain't got no eggs in it. Ain't no eggs in it. Where you at, mama? Where the eggs at? Got like three-day old larvae. No eggs. Ah, there we go. There's some eggs. That's good. She's back filling. That's very good. Yep. Back filling, back filling. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. There she is. Look at her. That's a big old dark queen. Good job. All right. Well, I'm gonna close her back up. Get her get these girls the food they need, and move on down the line. So I like what I see. That's why I just wanted to make sure they were queen right. And I know a lot of people say, "Hey, all you got to do is just find eggs." Well, I want to see her. Make sure it's not a replaced queen or something. So, yeah, I'm gonna get them a patty and get them their sugar juice, and we'll move on to the next one. See you in a bit. Okay. Oh, who's this one? I forget what these ones are. The gray hive? The gray or brown? I think it's gray. Gray hive. What you got? What y'all doing to this one? All nectar. Get all the pops done now. A little bit easier to do later. That's all nectar. Whoa, this is going to be a whole honey frame. This whole frame is going to be honey. That is very good. I like to see that in the top box. So I know they at least have a decent amount of winter stores. Wacky comb. Haven't seen that in a bit. This is all honey too. This is some honey, a little bit of larva. Actually, this is majority honey. Just that center part's all larva. I'm about to cap that stuff over. I'm in the process of that now. That's pretty good. This. All eggs. That's great. All that center part is eggs. And this is all honey on this side. Hold it. They'll use that somewhere else. They're not drawing this one out that much, and they are actually working over here a little bit. What's going on in this side? What are we doing over here? Let's go ahead and move this over some. Put it right here next to the other one. This is one I'm going to de-checkerboard it. So put this in. Get that tightened up. Let's get down in this bottom box. Excuse me. I'm getting hungry. Very hungry. It is a little toasty out here, so I am a bit thirsty, but it's not unbearable. Always check your frames. Hasn't made her way over here yet. It's going to be a lot of honey when they fill all that up. I kind of want to bring this closer in with this hive since they're smaller. I think checkerboard would hurt them at this point in time. Larva eggs, very good. There's a queen. There she is. See that? I can't see. She's over here. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna close them up because I see them all the way over to here. So I'm gonna get them closed up, fed, and we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, this is the hive where the queen was outside. Let's see if she is actually still in there, or they just kicked her out. If they started drawing emergency queen cells and all that kind of stuff, they kicked her out and did that. I'm gonna graft all them queen cells out of here. What's that? Ugh. Some kind of moth. I don't like it. No bugs besides bees in my hive. Double check these frames. So she don't do that again. We got on this one. You just sting me? Nah, just a piece of fuzz. Now they drew this frame out pretty far. I have eggs. Okay, so she's in here. That's good. No eggs on this side, but there is eggs on this side. Don't see her. This is all larva. That's good. Man, no queens up in the top box. There are not very many of them up in the top box today, I should say. I don't see her on this frame. We're gonna have to take the top off anyway, so I gotta put a patty in there. All eggs. Very good. I will checkerboard you if the eggs are in this state. That means there's going to be a lot of bees up here for a long period of time. Nothing, nothing. All right, so let's go ahead and get this all closed back up. Where? Right here. Oh, ruh-roh. Set this like this. Wish y'all would stop bridging the gap on some of these things. Get rid of these queen. Oh, that one had an egg in it. Oh, I was about to be in danger. Got eggs in this, the bottom of this. Just on that side though. Okay. Let's knock all this stuff down. Because I don't like it when they bridge the gap, and I know that means that there was some kind of bee space issue, but they'll pick it all back up and put it somewhere else. I don't like these hives because they're not as tall. I'm gonna bend over more. We got eggs in here? No. A larva in here. I do have eggs in here though. I'm trying to find another frame of eggs down here to see if she's actually working down here. No eggs, just a bunch of larvae everywhere, backfilling. Oh, she's got light brown bees too. A couple of them. There she is. All right, close them back up. So yeah, I'm gonna get them closed up, and then we'll get on to the second to last hive. All right, see what they got going on. Oh, that's probably gonna get in my face. Hmm. See what y'all got going on. Sure, my queen ain't up here. Okay. Skip a couple. Oh, what's that? What are they doing here? All nectar. That's good. Look at all that larva right there in the middle. That's pretty good. That is pretty good indeed. That is all honey, or soon to be honey. I'm gonna turn that this way. I want the honey, big honey sides to be closer to the outside, so it helps provide a little bit of insulation for the winter time. Eggs, we got eggs! Hooray! Down there on the bottom. Is she on this frame? If she was on this frame, yep, there she is, right there. You don't see her? Right there. So that's good. What am I going to do with you? Hmm. I'm going to try and get them to draw out this other frame. So, go ahead and lock that up. And let's get down here and give them their patty real quick. And then get them fed, and we shall be done. And then on to the final hive, black hive. So, stay tuned. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. Black hive. I wonder if they have a queen or not. There's not that many bees in here. Yeah, there would be something on this side if there was queen, or if there would be a bunch of bees over here. They are congregating in the middle a little bit. but I don't think there's going to be anything on these outside ones. And all these, looks like they may have got robbed out. Who knows? Nope, this was a frame that had all those queen cells on it. Doesn't look like they let that queen hatch. I don't think, at least. Nope, I don't see any. That's not good. So y'all just refuse to take queens for some reason. Yep. So here's what we're going to do. All of y'all are going to get merged in with some of these other hives. They could use the frames way more than you can. Alright, so now I gotta open some of these hives back up and take some empty frames out. Yep, they're gonna be mixed in with these other hives. So rut row. Oh, here it is. Seven drawn out frames. I'll give you two. You girls two. Make sure there ain't nothing on these ones. Let's go with these two. All right. That'll give you a little bit of a boost. Oops. Okay, that's all drawn out. This one's drawn out. We're going to take these two right here. take these two and take these two frames. All right, so that should help y'all out. Bee population up a little bit. It's starting to get a little warm out here. And put this here. Y'all seem to have a lot more bees, so I think I'm gonna just take one. I'm gonna take the one that doesn't have that many bees on it. We're gonna move these over. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this outside frame. Excuse me. I didn't mean to smash you. Smush you. Then take these last two frames here. All right. Okie doke. Don't need this feeder anymore. Giving y'all a chance. Y'all just gonna have to figure it out. Y'all kill any of my queens, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti. So let's pull this tray out. I did spray these girls for mites. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mites down here dead. Granted, so there was no open brood here. I think some of these were from last week because I didn't get them all off. So, all right, girls, guess what? The rest of y'all are going in here. All right, that's it. You're all gonna have to figure it out. Okay, whoo. The last bit of that was hot, getting all the stuff back over here, taking Black Hive down, getting that over here. It's about to fall off the table when I see it. Be right back. Son of a gun. Let's get all the things in here so I can relax for a minute. Whew, okay. Yeah, so Black Hive is no more. There it is. Got merged in with everybody else. So that's the thing. All in all, seemed pretty good with all the rest of the hives. I no longer have to worry about Black Hive not having a queen or worrying about if they're going to get a queen or not. Just hopefully they played nice with all their new suitors or all their new landlords. So yeah, everything looks good. I'm not going to get in there for a couple weeks. It'll probably be the beginning of September when I get back in there. Check them out, see how things are going. Hopefully nobody else swarms. I'm half tempted to go to my neighbor, the one who's cutting grass right now. He's got a bunch of old barns and stuff on his property. I'm gonna let him know I got honeybees and that I lost a swarm and he may have been the recipient of that swarm. So if he sees them, to, you know, give me a shout, I'll go grab them. And then I'll put them in Black Hive. And then we'll see how we can do getting them through the winter or not. So yeah, everything's good. Other than it's really hot right now. So, all right. So everybody, thank you for watching the second part of the August 17th inspections. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's going on. If I'm doing anything right, doing anything wrong, or just telling me attaboy. So appreciate you all watching. Take it easy. See you next time.